Hi, Alice Wheaton here. Thank you for joining me. I want to talk today about a really challenging topic for really busy people, and that is how to manage your time. And managing time is a big myth, actually, because we only have 24 hours a day. Doesn't matter how efficient we are, we're not going to get more than 24 hours. So I want to talk to you today about how to get more out of your time. And one of the fastest ways to do that is to understand that it's not your time that can be managed, as I just said. It really is your priorities. So it's important to create a priority list. Not everything has equal value in your day. Personally, I think when I'm training sales reps, one of the biggest important things to do is to prospect, set aside a time every day to call new clients, because that's a great source of renewable wealth for you. So create a priority list for today. Is it an A? Is it a B? Is it a C? And when you do that, assign the time required. I work with an engineer in Toronto named Jeremy, and he's one of the most successful engineers in the firm. It's a large firm. He's got strong family time, and the biggest thing is that he manages his priorities. So he won't assign anything, he won't accept anything unless he can manage it throughout the day. He'll actually say no. And so that gets me to that point. Practice saying no. In a previous video I said how to say yes with a no, how to say no with a yes. So when someone comes to ask you to do that one extra thing, you can say, yes, in a perfect world I would be able to do that for you. And if it's really important to you, here's how I see we can do it. You can do this part, I'll do this part, and then I've got time for everything today, all my priorities. Or you could simply say no, because no is a complete sentence. There's a great book called, if you want to Google it, called No is a Complete Sentence. Understand that as you go through the day, that you have progress, not perfection. One of the things that you can do is look at the in-between times. So if you're on the phone, with someone and you're on hold, what can you do in that 30 seconds? That's why we call it managing time, is that you get a hold of the bits of time that you have free, and then you apply it to one of the other priorities. Delegate. Ask people for what you want them to do. Be clear. When you ask them for what you want them to do, they in turn can say yes or no. But lots of time people say yes. So give delegation a chance. And then there is create boundaries for yourself. It's difficult to create boundaries if you're really high on the agreeable scale, because we want to be able to say yes to everything. But a boundary for yourself especially is important, because it'll say, I will do this, but I won't do that. I will work half a day on Saturday, but I won't work the other half, and I won't work Sunday. When you can create a boundary with yourself, it gets easier to create a boundary with others. And if you have to pick any one of those, I would suggest that understand you can't manage time, but create your priority list, A, B, or C. And then if you didn't get the C done, and if you didn't get some of the B's done, and if you didn't get the A's done, then transfer that to your list the next day. Because the next day, if it's still important and it didn't get done, you know what? That becomes a priority tomorrow. And so a priority today, if it's not done, becomes an urgency tomorrow. And when our tasks become urgent, then we become stressed. And when we become stressed, then what happens is that there's eventually a health scare. So thank you for being with me. My best wishes to you for managing your time so that you become the energetic and efficient salespeople that you are. Bye for now.